It's early in the morning. The sun is just beginning to peek through the curtains. Maybe you're sipping on a warm cup of coffee at the kitchen table or watching the breeze sway the flowers in your backyard. It's one of those peaceful moments when you start to notice how your body feels, especially your legs. You might ask yourself, why do my legs feel heavier these days? It's not that you've been climbing mountains or running marathons. In fact, you've been taking it easy doing what you can. And still the stiffness, the fatigue, it lingers. Many seniors quietly accept this as just another part of aging. But here's something you may not have heard before. The weakness you feel in your legs may not be due to age alone. In many cases, it's simply a lack of the right nutrients, something that can actually be addressed more easily than most people think. Today's video is about that gentle but powerful shift, how 8 specific foods backed by science can help you regain leg strength in as little as 12 hours. Whether you're preparing a light breakfast or planning your next grocery run, these simple choices can support your body in ways that truly matter. Let's take a warm, thoughtful step toward better senior wellness, because staying strong doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it just starts with what's on your plate. Sometimes it's the smallest things that bring the biggest changes. Just like a quiet afternoon on the porch, when the sunlight warms your skin and a soft breeze rustles the leaves, simple, steady, and healing. That's the kind of quiet strength your legs can find again, starting with something as small as a handful of pumpkin seeds. It may sound surprising at first. After all, seeds are often thought of as a garnish or snack, not a source of strength. But pumpkin seeds are packed with one of the most important minerals for aging muscles, magnesium. This nutrient plays a vital role in helping your muscles both contract and relax smoothly. And when magnesium levels are too low, the result can be muscle cramps, fatigue, or a heaviness in your legs that makes even simple walks feel like a challenge. According to a study published in Magnesium Research, older adults with lower magnesium levels felt nearly twice as much leg fatigue during walking tests compared to those with higher levels. That's a powerful reminder of how much our muscles rely on the right fuel, even in quiet moments like strolling through a Sunday farmer's market or standing up from a cozy chair in the garden. But pumpkin seeds offer more than just magnesium. They're also rich in zinc and healthy fats, both of which help manage inflammation and support hormone balance. 2 key factors in maintaining muscle strength as we age. For those embracing senior wellness, these small seeds carry a big impact. To unlock their full benefits, it's helpful to soak pumpkin seeds overnight. This reduces phytic acid, making it easier for your body to absorb the minerals. The next morning, you can enjoy them raw with your oatmeal blended into a smoothie or simply eaten by the spoonful as you enjoy the sunrise from your kitchen window. Just avoid salting them. Keeping it simple lets the natural nutrients do their job. Even just 2 tablespoons of raw pumpkin seeds can begin helping your muscles recover within hours. It's a gentle, nourishing way to replenish what your body may be quietly missing. And for those who wake up with tight calves or that all-too-familiar morning stiffness, this small addition to your routine may bring a noticeable sense of relief. In the broader journey of senior living, where balance, strength, and independence matter, more than ever, pumpkin seeds offer a practical and natural way to support your legs 1 spoonful at a time. Of course, if you're managing a health condition or taking medication, it's always a good idea to check in with your doctor before making changes to your diet. But if you're looking for a simple place to start, this humble seed might be the quiet helper you've been waiting for. There's something comforting about winding down in the late afternoon, maybe sitting in a favorite chair by the window, looking out over the yard as the sky turns gold. These are the quiet hours when you start to feel the day in your legs, that familiar tightness in your thighs or a little soreness in your calves. For many older adults, this end-of-day ache is all too familiar. But what if a small glass of juice, just 6 to 8 ounces, could begin to soothe that discomfort? Before the sun sets, tart cherry juice might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think of muscle support, but it's been gaining attention for good reason, especially among those who care deeply about senior wellness. This deep red juice is rich in anthocyanins, plant compounds known to reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and help muscles recover after even light activity. If your legs often feel stiff after climbing stairs or taking a walk around the block, these natural compounds might offer some much-needed relief. In one study published in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports, older adults who drank 2 servings of tart cherry juice each day reported significantly less muscle pain and improved strength in their thighs, especially after walking and stair climbing. And best of all, the results appeared in as little as 8 to 12 hours. That kind of fast response can be a game changer. Imagine waking up in the morning, pouring a small glass of tart cherry juice, and giving your body the extra support it needs before the stiffness even has a chance to set in. It's a gentle addition to your routine, much like taking a quiet walk in your garden or reading the paper in the sunroom. It's important to choose the right kind of juice, 100% pure, unsweetened tart. Cherry juice, not the blended or cocktail versions you might see on store shelves. The flavor is bold, but if it feels too strong, you can dilute it with a bit of water. Some seniors even enjoy it slightly chilled in the evening as part of their wind-down ritual. For those looking to improve senior living in small, meaningful ways, tart cherry juice offers a natural method to support leg strength, circulation, and comfort. It's not about doing more, it's about doing what matters gently and consistently. And as always, if you have specific dietary needs or are taking medications, it's wise to check in with your healthcare provider before making changes. But for many, this simple red drink might just be a quiet ally, helping your legs feel lighter, your steps feel stronger, and your evenings a little more peaceful. Some days, even a slow walk down the driveway can feel more tiring than usual. You pause near your mailbox, stretch your legs gently, and wonder where that extra heaviness is coming from. It's not just fatigue, it's a signal your body is sending quietly, asking for more support. One place to find that support: right in your kitchen, through something as simple as a serving of warm cooked spinach. While spinach might seem like just another leafy green, especially when you see it bundled fresh at a weekend farmer's market, it's actually a nutritional powerhouse, especially for the legs. When gently sautéed with a bit of olive oil and lemon-cooked spinach, becomes far more than a side dish. It becomes part of your body's repair system. What makes it special isn't just its iron or calcium. Cooked spinach is rich in nitrates, magnesium and potassium nutrients that help muscles contract, properly improve circulation, and keep the communication between your nerves and muscles strong. When spinach is cooked, the process helps break down oxalates, substances that can block nutrient absorption, so your body can access the good stuff more easily. In a study published in the Journal of Nutrition, seniors who consumed high nitrate foods like spinach experienced noticeable improvements in walking speed and leg endurance in as little as 12 hours. That's not just a statistic, it's the chance to feel more steady while walking through your backyard garden or spending time at a community event. The secret lies in how your body converts the nitrates in spinach into nitric oxide, a natural compound that widens blood vessels and boosts oxygen delivery to your muscles. More oxygen means more energy, faster recovery, and less of that sluggish feeling after light activity. For those focused on senior wellness, adding cooked spinach to your routine is a gentle, nourishing choice. Whether folded into scrambled eggs served with quinoa or added to a warm lunch bowl, it's a food that meets your muscles right where they are, and consistency matters. Just one serving a day, perhaps at lunch or dinner, can begin supporting stronger legs and more confident movement. It's a reminder that wellness isn't always about big changes. Sometimes it's about the quiet strength that grows from a plate of greens shared at the kitchen table, or enjoyed on the back porch as the breeze passes through. If you have specific dietary needs or medical conditions, it's always a good idea to speak with your doctor first. But if you're looking for a small, practical way to nurture your body each day, cooked spinach might be exactly what your legs have been waiting for. There's something comforting about a warm bowl of soup on a quiet afternoon, maybe enjoyed out on the porch, with the breeze carrying the scent of flowers from your backyard. These gentle moments remind us that care doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes the simplest foods can offer the greatest support. Lentils are a perfect example of that quiet strength. At first glance, lentils may not look like much. They're small, humble, and often tucked into pantry shelves without much thought. But for those of us focused on senior wellness, these little legumes offer a powerful blend of nutrients your legs will thank you for. Lentils are rich in slow-digesting carbohydrates, high-quality plant protein, and essential minerals like iron, magnesium, and potassium. That combination makes them ideal for older adults who want steady energy and improved muscle recovery, especially in the legs. Unlike fast-burning foods that can cause blood sugar spikes and crashes, lentils provide consistent fuel throughout the day, helping your legs stay strong whether you're walking to the mailbox or standing in the kitchen preparing dinner. In one clinical study published in the Journal of Gerontology, seniors who included lentils in their meals every day for just 2 weeks showed notable improvements in muscle endurance and stability. They also reported less fatigue, better balance, and quicker muscle response during standing and walking tasks. Part of the reason lies in a special amino acid found in lentils called leucine, which plays a key role in muscle repair and growth. And thanks to their prebiotic fiber, lentils also support gut health, a critical piece of the puzzle for managing inflammation and improving nutrient absorption as we age. For those living a thoughtful, health-conscious lifestyle, lentils are easy to work into your daily meals. You can simmer them with garlic, turmeric, or lemon juice for added flavor and anti-inflammatory benefits. Serve them warm alongside roasted vegetables, stir them into soups, or mash them gently for a hearty lunch dish. And whenever possible, opt for dry lentils over canned ones to avoid added preservatives or excess salt. Even 1 cup of cooked lentils at lunch or dinner can begin helping your body recover overnight. It's a gentle, nourishing way to support stronger legs without relying on anything extreme, just wholesome, steady care. As always, if you're managing a medical condition or have dietary concerns, it's wise to consult your doctor before changing your routine. But for many older adults, lentils offer a reliable, delicious path toward better balance, energy, and mobility. And who knew something so small could help you feel so grounded, so steady, just like those quiet moments you cherish most in your day. There's something special about preparing a wholesome dinner as the day winds down. The kitchen fills with gentle warmth, the sun dips lower beyond the backyard fence, and you begin to crave something that both comforts and strengthens. For many older adults focused on senior wellness, salmon has quietly become a go-to ingredient, offering far more than just good flavor. Unlike other proteins, salmon brings a unique trio of nutrients that directly support leg strength and muscle recovery. High-quality protein, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids. Together, these nutrients work behind the scenes to ease inflammation, rebuild muscle fibers, and improve overall mobility. As we age, our muscles often need more than just rest to recover. They need the right fuel. Protein is the building block, but without healthy fats to reduce inflammation and vitamin D to support calcium absorption and muscle control, recovery can stall. That's where salmon truly shines. It offers all three in one delicious, naturally balanced package. In a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults who ate salmon 3 times a week showed a 24% improvement in leg strength and mobility, particularly around the knees and thighs. And for many, that translated into a more confident stride, whether walking through the local park, climbing porch steps, or rising from a favorite chair. What makes salmon so effective is how omega-3s like EPA and DHA enter muscle cells and reduce stiffness, causing inflammation. Meanwhile, vitamin D helps regulate muscle contractions and prevents cramping, and protein aids in rebuilding worn-down muscle fibers. It's a complete package for those looking to maintain strength and independence in their senior years. To get the most from salmon, it's best to choose wild-caught varieties when possible. You can bake it with fresh herbs and a drizzle of olive oil, or grill it with lemon for a light evening meal. Skip the sugary glazes or fried versions. Keep it simple, clean, and nourishing. Even a 4-ounce portion at dinner can begin helping your legs feel more stable by the next morning. And beyond the science, there's something emotionally uplifting about enjoying a well-prepared meal that's doing something good for your body, especially when shared with family or eaten peacefully by the window as the day fades. For anyone embracing a mindful approach to senior living, salmon is more than just a healthy choice. It's a gentle, powerful way to support the muscles that carry you through life's everyday moments. And as always, if you're managing any health conditions or medications, it's wise to speak with your doctor before making dietary changes. But for many, this simple fish may offer a steady path towards strength, one bite at a time. Sometimes the simplest meals bring the greatest rewards, especially when they're shared in the soft light of early evening, perhaps on the back porch with the scent of herbs drifting in from a nearby planter box. In those quiet moments when the body craves both nourishment and calm, quinoa has a quiet way of showing up, subtle, nourishing, and surprisingly powerful. Though technically a seed, quinoa is often used like a grain, and it stands out for one extraordinary reason: it's a complete plant-based protein. That means it contains all 9 essential amino acids your muscles need to repair, rebuild, and grow stronger. For older adults focused on senior wellness, this makes quinoa an ideal option, especially for those who prefer a lighter, plant-forward diet. But the benefits don't stop with protein. Quinoa also provides key minerals like iron, magnesium, potassium, and vitamin E, which work together to reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and maintain steady energy, particularly in the large muscles of the legs. These nutrients help power everyday movements, whether it's walking through the neighborhood or tending to the flowers in the garden. In a study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition, adults who replaced refined carbohydrates with quinoa reported better muscle endurance and less soreness just one day after physical activity. And another study found that seniors who included quinoa in their lunch performed better on walking tests the following morning compared to those who ate white bread or rice. Part of quinoa's strength lies in how slowly it digests. Instead of causing a quick rise and crash in blood sugar, it delivers a steady release of energy. That makes it especially helpful for preventing the kind of leg fatigue that can creep in during the afternoon or after a short walk to the corner store. For those building a routine around senior health tips, quinoa is easy to enjoy. After rinsing well to remove any bitterness, simmer it in water or low-sodium broth until fluffy. Serve it warm with sautéed spinach and eggs for breakfast, mix it into vegetable bowls for lunch, or enjoy it as a light dinner side. It's a flexible, gentle companion to a wide range of foods. Even a single serving enjoyed with intention and simplicity can start working within hours, supporting stronger legs, smoother movement, and better coordination. It's not a quick fix, but a quiet investment in your long-term wellness. And if you're managing specific health conditions, don't hesitate to check in with your doctor before making dietary changes. But for many seniors, quinoa offers a delicious and natural path toward better energy and stability. Because sometimes the road to strength begins with something as small and as powerful as a spoonful of seeds. Some mornings, as you take that first walk to the mailbox or stretch gently on the patio, your legs may feel heavier than usual, slower, maybe a little stiff. It's easy to assume that's just part of growing older. But sometimes it's not just age, it's circulation. And there's one beautiful root vegetable that may quietly help beets. Beets are more than just a colorful addition to your plate. For older adults focused on senior wellness, they're one of nature's best tools for restoring healthy blood flow, especially to the legs. Their magic lies in their natural nitrate content, which your body converts into nitric oxide, a compound that helps widen blood vessels and improve oxygen delivery to working muscles. As circulation improves, your muscles receive more of the oxygen and nutrients they need to move, recover, and feel stronger. This is especially meaningful for older adults, as slower blood flow can often lead to that sense of heaviness or fatigue in the lower body even after light movement like a walk in the garden or browsing a weekend farmer's market. Research supports what many are now discovering firsthand. In one study published in the Journal of Gerontology, seniors who drank beet juice before walking showed a 19% improvement in walking speed and muscle performance. Another study noted improved arterial flexibility and reduced blood pressure, two factors that directly support leg mobility and stamina. What's particularly inspiring is how quickly beets can make a difference. Some participants felt improvements in just a few hours. And while raw beets are nutritious, most people prefer them steamed, roasted, or blended into smoothies for a gentler taste and easier digestion. A small glass of pure beet juice, unsweetened and undiluted, can be especially effective when sipped in the morning or about 30 minutes before light activity. For those embracing senior living with intention and care, adding beets to the daily routine can feel like a quiet but meaningful act. Roasted beets with olive oil make a lovely side dish, while a smoothie with beet juice and berries can be a refreshing midday pick-me-up. These aren't drastic changes, they're thoughtful ones, the kind that align with the rhythm of slower mornings and peaceful afternoons. Of course, if you're navigating health conditions or medications, it's always wise to check with your doctor before introducing something new. But for many older adults, beets are a natural, flavorful way to help restore energy, stability, and confidence in every step. Because sometimes a little more oxygen is all your legs are asking for, and a glass of beet juice might just be the answer. There's a certain comfort that comes from sipping something warm on a cool morning, perhaps out on the porch wrapped in a cozy sweater, watching the early light spill across your backyard. In those quiet moments, healing often begins. And sometimes that healing comes from something as timeless and simple as bone broth. For generations, bone broth has been a nourishing staple, especially during times of recovery. But for those embracing senior wellness, this rich, slow-simmered liquid is more than just comfort food. It's a natural way to support leg strength, joint health, and overall mobility. Bone broth is packed with collagen, gelatin, glycine, and other amino acids that help restore the very tissues that make movement possible, your muscles, joints, and connective fibers. As we age, these areas can weaken or stiffen, making everyday activities like standing up from a chair or walking around the block feel more challenging. The nutrients in bone broth are already broken down into a form that the body can absorb quickly, which may explain why many seniors report feeling less stiffness and greater ease of movement within just hours of sipping it. According to a study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition and Metabolism, Older adults who consumed collagen-rich bone broth saw significant improvements in leg function and flexibility within a week, and even reported reduced soreness after only one day. Another study found that glycine, a key amino acid found in bone broth, helped speed up muscle repair by over 40% in aging adults following light physical activity. What makes bone broth especially soothing is how it blends into the rhythms of senior living. It's easy to enjoy after a morning walk, or as a gentle evening ritual after tending the garden or spending time at a local fair. Warm and nourishing, it supports your body while offering a sense of calm and grounding. To make the most of it, choose homemade or high-quality store-bought bone broth, ideally from grass-fed beef or pasture-raised chicken. Simmer it slowly with herbs, garlic, or a splash of apple cider vinegar to draw out the nutrients. Sip it warm on an empty stomach in the morning or shortly after gentle movement, when your muscles are most ready to absorb its benefits. For many older adults, this simple act, cradling a warm mug of broth, feels both nourishing and empowering. It's not flashy, it doesn't promise miracles, but it provides something just as valuable: consistent support for your legs, joints, and overall strength. And of course, if you're managing specific health conditions or dietary needs, be sure to check in with your doctor before making any changes. But if you're looking for a gentle, time-tested way to care for your body, from the inside out, bone broth might be one of the best-kept secrets in senior health tips. Because sometimes healing starts not with something new, but with something warm, familiar, and deeply restorative. Sometimes it's not just what we eat, but when and how we enjoy it that makes the biggest difference. As the body ages, small adjustments in timing and pairing can gently unlock more energy, less stiffness, and faster recovery, especially in the legs. If you're embracing senior wellness with intention, these 5 gentle tips can help you get even more out of the healing foods we've shared. Let's begin with the morning, when the world is quiet and your body is just waking up. One of the simplest ways to start strong is by drinking beetroot or tart cherry juice on an empty stomach. These 2 juices are rich in compounds that support circulation and reduce inflammation. By sipping 6 to 8 ounces slowly before breakfast or coffee, you give your body a chance to produce more nitric oxide, a natural compound that widens blood vessels and helps oxygen reach your leg muscles more efficiently. Think of it as a gentle morning stretch for your blood flow. Next, consider what you pair with your protein. Many older adults rely on salmon bone broth or eggs for strength, and that's wonderful. But try combining them with slow-digesting carbs like quinoa or lentils. This pairing delivers not just protein for repair, but steady energy to keep you going throughout the day. It's the kind of meal you might enjoy after a quiet walk or while watching the birds from your garden bench. Now imagine coming home from a light stroll around the neighborhood. About 20 to 30 minutes after physical activity, your muscles are especially ready to absorb nutrients. That's the perfect time to sip warm bone broth. Whether you drink it from a mug in your sunroom or enjoy it on the back patio as the breeze picks up, this small habit can accelerate muscle repair and ease post-walk tightness. For those who wake up with leg cramps or morning stiffness, try starting your day with soaked pumpkin seeds. Just a tablespoon or 2 prepared the night before can offer a natural source of magnesium, zinc, and potassium. These minerals help muscles contract properly and can bring relief from twitching or that wobbly feeling as you head down the stairs. Try adding them to your breakfast yogurt or smoothie for an easy start. Finally, don't overlook the power of greens. Even a small serving of cooked spinach at breakfast, sautéed with olive oil and garlic, or tucked into scrambled eggs, can deliver a powerful dose of dietary nitrates. These support healthy blood flow and muscle endurance, helping you move more freely throughout your day. It's a humble addition, but one that can make a real difference over time. For anyone committed to senior living with strength and grace, these 5 habits offer gentle, practical support. Of course, if you're managing a medical condition, talk to your doctor before adjusting your routine. But for many, these small choices made with care and consistency can quietly restore a sense of balance, vitality, and confidence in every step. As we grow older, it's easy to forget how powerful small changes can be. But just as a quiet morning can set the tone for the day, the foods we choose can quietly support the strength, comfort, and energy we need to keep moving forward one step at a time. Whether it's a warm cup of bone broth, a spoonful of soaked seeds, or a splash of beet juice at sunrise, these gentle choices are reminders that our bodies still respond to care. You don't need to do everything all at once. Even one thoughtful change can bring more ease to your walk, more confidence to your stance, and more joy to your everyday moments. That's what senior wellness is really about: supporting yourself with kindness, grace, and intention. So take it slow, listen to your body, and trust in the small steps. They often lead to the biggest changes. If this video made you smile or feel understood, we'd love to hear your thoughts. You're welcome to like, subscribe, or share it with someone special who might need this gentle reminder too. Here's to your strength, your balance, and your beautiful journey in senior living.